And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got a big game number 2 coming your way between the New York Rangers and Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina was able to take game 1 in overtime a couple nights ago and get out to a 1-0 series lead. Also remain perfect on home ice in these playoffs so far. Rangers played a really good game, though, up until the last few minutes and almost was able to take that win on the road, but Carolina tied it up late in the third, ended up winning in overtime, and just like that, everything just switched. So it's going to be really interesting to see the response here from both of these teams. Obviously, Carolina has not lost on home ice in these playoffs yet. They won all 4 home games against the Bruins. They started out this series with a home win. They're really confident. They're feeling good about themselves. For the Rangers, they were so close to stealing that win on the road and then just came up a little bit short. It's going to be really interesting to see how the Rangers react to not winning that game. Are they going to be disheartened by it and, get kind of down? Or is that going to give them a feeling of, all right, boys, we can do this. Let's go out there and try and take one. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a very interesting game, and we'll see if New York or Carolina is able to come home with the win. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We got a bunch in the chat already. Hurricane fan Timmy, Patrick, Robin Rose, Rangers fan Lars, Jay, Austin, Sackboy, Joseph, Mop, TCB, Joey, Islanders, Jacob. What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Underwater, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're getting ready to go for this one. This is a big game 2. Spawners, what's going on? Good to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Rich, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hive Kicking Bear, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We got a lot in the chat already here as we get ready. Rangers, Hurricanes. This is going to be a good one. And we'll see if Carolina can keep that home winning streak alive or if the Rangers are finally going to be able to break it. But Canes kept it going in the first game. We'll see here about game number 2. Yeah, that was unbelievable underwater with 3 seconds left. It was a crazy ending for sure. Derek, what is going on? Red Rubber, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I forget already what I said in my preview video as to what my prediction was for this series. I know I had Carolina. I forget if I said Carolina in 6 or Carolina in 7. Either way, I expect it to be a long, hard, very close series, but I still see the Canes squeaking it out. Get a Grippa, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Kelly, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. We got to get the poll up in the chat so you guys can let me know who you think is going to win tonight. So we got the Rangers still on the road. We got the Hurricanes defending home ice where they haven't lost yet in these playoffs. Polls should be ready to go here. Rangers versus Hurricanes. Get your votes in. Let me know who you think is going to take this game tonight. And it's a big game because 2-0 and 1-1 feel, pretty different. Carolina, they get themselves in control of this series if they go up 2-0, even though it heads back to New York and the Rangers can get it right back if they take care of business at home. Still, if it's a 2-0 series, that team that gets up is in a pretty good spot. Whereas if it's 1-1, it's still completely up for grabs. Anyone's for the taking. So, important game here for sure. King, what's going on? Welcome in. Matthew, welcome. Thank you for being here. Mortal, welcome. Thank you for watching. Jacob, good to have you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Damn, we got a lot of people in here already. Over 60 people watching. We're still a good 5 to 7 minutes away from puck drop here. So appreciate everybody being here. It's awesome to have you. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully you get a great hockey game. Game number 1 was an OT game, and it came right down to the end. It was a really fun matchup. We'll see. We'll see what happens here in game 2. I'm thinking it's going to be another close one, though, for sure. But we got John Lucas here. We got Darth Star, Renee, Sonino. Welcome in. Thank you guys all for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. As we're getting ready to go in this one. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Immortal, I don't even know. Definitely would have been a party on stream for sure. Definitely would have been a party, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting to have to, figure out that situation, and obviously didn't. No, I just got an energy drink tonight, Austin. I'm not. Oh, maybe I should put some pink in it. Maybe. Why not? Before the game starts, we'll add some pink to the drink tonight, and then we'll get a cheers in the chat. So here we go. We'll pour a little in. Get the drink ready to go. All right, now we're feeling good. We're ready for some hockey. We're gonna have some fun. Now we can get a cheers in the chat. So we're going to say cheers to everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully you get a great hockey game. Hopefully you get a great stream as well. Should be a really fun one. These teams have played a lot of close games this year, including the first game of this series. And certainly expecting this to be another great one here tonight. So cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for the support. And let's have a great night of hockey. No, Mortal Dubstep, no. I have not used that, no. Anyone else come in here? Looks like the same names. Joseph, if I haven't said hello, I'm sorry. Joseph, welcome in. Thanks for watching. Teams are coming out onto the ice now, then they're going to do the national anthem, and then it's going to be puck drop time. Hey, Sean, what's going on? Welcome. Alex, welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Garrett, what's going on? Welcome in. Z28, welcome. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you all in the chat tonight. Really, really awesome to have everybody here. We got a lot of familiar faces and names already before we've even got it in this one started, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. And hopefully we have a great stream, a great game between the Rangers and Canes here tonight. Isaiah, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. So it looks like they're going to line up on the blue line for the national anthem here, and we are getting close to dropping the puck in this one. Hey, Cassie, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome to see you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Justin, what is going on? Welcome in. Vernon, awesome to have you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you guys here. Awesome to see you. Looks like YouTube finally unlocked my stream from last night, it appears. Yeah, YouTube had I don't know if you guys heard about this. You probably didn't if you're not a content creator yourself. You probably didn't even hear about this, but YouTube had a major glitch last night where they took a bunch of videos and and like set them to private and then locked them as private so that you couldn't make it public. And it was like all across the globe, affected thousands and thousands of channels. And that's why you couldn't see my stream from last night today. Like if you went on my channel, it just wasn't there. But it looks like they finally just unlocked it. They've been working all day on trying to fix it, and it looks like they finally did. But yeah, it was weird last night. I got an email at like 1 in the morning about it, and they had a major glitch. Joey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. Wow, really? For real, Mortal Dubstep? That's actually really cool. That's awesome. All right, here we go now. We're getting ready to go. Robbie, what's going on? Welcome in. Nathan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We're about ready to drop the puck in this one. Igor Shesterkin, obviously in goal for the New York Rangers. Antti Raanta down at the other end. Both goalies overall have played well in the playoffs. Obviously, Shesterkin had a couple of tough games against Pittsburgh, but bounced back well at the end to win that series. And he played well in game number 1. Certainly wasn't his fault that the Rangers lost that one. It was a very low-scoring game. So, 2 good goalies going at it here. We are about to drop the puck. Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Jack, welcome. John Doe, welcome. Thank you guys all for being here. Teams are lined up at the center dot, and we are about to begin game 2 of this series. And puck is dropped. Carolina takes it. They dump it in. We're underway. William, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Carolina trying to cycle this one around. Hello, Rich. Welcome in. Dave, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Hey, we got Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball as that comes to Kotkaniemi in the middle. Carolina setting up in the offensive zone. Shot in there. That one's blocked away. Rangers going to backhand it out. What's going on, Sal? If you guys like basketball, he's doing NBA playoffs right now. Does awesome streams on his channel, Behind the Arc Basketball. Thanks for coming by, my man, Sal. We got Proud American. Appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you for watching tonight. We're a minute into the first. It's dumped in again by Carolina. Working this one around is Jarvis. Down low to Teravainen to Aho. Aho, not able to maintain possession along the wall. Rangers trying to get it back. And they're going to clear this one up out to the neutral zone. Red line and dumped in. Dan, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Working it up the wall now. Kopp trying to keep it in. Get some help from the D. Right in front. Chance here. Stroman. Raanta makes a save through the middle. Nobody can get a stick on it. And that's cleared back out now by Carolina. Good early chance for New York there. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Jordan Stahl will dump that in for the Canes. Jesper Foss will chase against Braun on the forecheck. Played to Vetrano. Rangers trying to get it out of their zone. Heavy pressure coming from Carolina. Trying to work this one around. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome in. Road Warrior, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Niederreiter back in for the Canes. Going to throw that one in on Shesterkin, who grabs it with the glove, and we'll cover that one up. 17:49 to go in the first, just over a couple minutes in, and still scoreless in this one. Norm, welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Primetime game here on a Friday night. Lewis, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really awesome to have you here. Appreciate it. One back now, Carolina trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Playing it down low. Moved out. Trying to work it here to the middle. And it's taken back by New York as they'll pull it behind their net. Heedle out of the zone. Chipped away there by the Rangers. They'll try and dump it in. Moved up now over the red line. Into the offensive end. And Shesterkin will leave it behind the net for the D. Cleared out again by New York. Charles, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Back the other way. Here comes Carolina back on the attack. Offensive zone, half wall, back to the point. Brendan Smith, shot glove down by Shesterkin. And he'll cover it with 17:06 to go. Ozone draw for Carolina coming up. Montreal mortal. Just because they're Boston's biggest, most historic rival, so they get the top spot. Yeah, I love the black uniforms for the Hurricanes. I like them better than their reds, so that I'm not surprised that they wear the blacks a lot more now, because I think their black unis are better than the red ones. I really like the black ones for Carolina. Like, these are nice uniforms. All right, all good, Matthew. No problem. Thank you for watching, and have a great time on vacation. Hope you have an awesome, awesome time. Played up the wall now. Carolina keeping it in the offensive end. That one's ripped wide. Working it back down low. Played here. Domi out in front. Deflected away. Fox takes it for the Rangers, and he's going to clear it up with the wall. Out of the zone now into the offensive end. Rooney. Rooney's shot gets blocked up into the netting. And now we got some action after the whistle. Rooney getting into it. And Brendan Smith and Kevin Rooney there getting after it. Some shoving in front. Reeves comes in, and everybody comes together. We haven't had a whole lot of this in this series yet. There wasn't much happening in Game 1 physically. But these teams come together here in the Carolina zone just a few minutes into Game number 2. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Looks like we're going to get matching penalties here. So it's going to end up being 4-on-4 as Rooney and Smith get roughing penalties. And it all evens out. And we're going to have a little bit of open ice here for the next couple of minutes. As it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes as both teams send a player to the box. So it'll be an offensive zone faceoff now for the Rangers. Stroman to take it. John, what's going on? Welcome in. One back by Carolina. Joseph, what's going on? Welcome. My 2 cents. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Working it around now. Canes looking to carry out of their zone. 4-on-4 action. Just a few minutes into this one. It's brought through the neutral zone. 16:20 left in the first. Canes to the offensive end. Pass to the middle is stolen away by Artemi Panarin. Rangers the other way now. Into the offensive zone. Panarin backhands it to the middle. Nobody home. Lindgren keeps it in away from Jarvis, though. Rangers trying to work it around. Here's Panarin in front on the backhand. Just sends out one on second chance. Lindgren on the wraparound. It's a pad save by Ronta. And back the other way. Here comes Carolina. Trying to get on it is Jarvis away from Zibanejad. They go to the corner. Played up the boards. Kreider, Stahl. And Stahl keeps it in. Patricia, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. 1 minute still to go on the 4-on-4. And the Rangers are back in their own end here. Looking to work this one out. Behind the net. Jacob Trouba with the puck. 50 seconds to go before we go back 5-on-5. And Zibanejad's going to take it. Pass it up to Kreider into the offensive zone. Trying to go wide on Shea. And the former Ranger just pushes him to the end boards. Zibanejad comes in to take it. Moved in. Long shot there from Trouba. Goes wide. Zibanejad with it now. Looking for a play to the middle. Sends it back down low. Trouba's going to take it around on the near side wall. Play it back to the corner. Rangers trying to get the cycle game going. Carolina comes away with the puck, though. It's cleared out. And they're going to send that one all the way down, but it's going to be icing. And the Hurricanes ice the puck with 15 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And it's going to be a face-off coming up in their end. Rangers with a chance at the ozone attack. John, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate it. Lakeland, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming by. Offensive zone face-off now. Kopp for the Rangers, and it's one back. He plays it out high now. Shot in there. Ronto with a good save. And he's able to stop that one as Fox threw it in from out high by the top of the circles. And 10 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Another ozone draw for the Rangers coming up. Still scoreless in this one, just over 5 minutes in. Back now, won by Carolina. Jacob Slavin from his own zone. Going to clear this one out, neutral ice. D'Angelo jumps into the play offensively to Svechnikov. Shot there. And the 4-on-4 comes to an end. It's in the Rangers zone now. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And it's worked around now. Carolina keeps it in. Trying to find it for a one-time chance there. Trocheck, but he fans on the shot. Lindgren behind the net. Spins off the hit from Necas. Kevin Rooney back to get it. Up the boards. Cleared out now by New York. D'Angelo trying to get to it for Carolina. He plays it to the neutral zone. And Marty Necas is just going to play it back now as the Canes have possession. Back the other way now. Dumped behind the net. Taken by Trouba. Plays it to Miller. His pass too far in front, but it clears itself out of the zone, and the Canes have to go back and get it. Puck's in their own end. Moved back the other way. 13:50 left in the first period. Good step up there. Big hit by Brendan Smith out in the neutral zone. Now Hedel and Smith get into it. They're both going to go. Now Lafreniere and Smith are getting into it. Hedel's trying to get back at Brendan Smith, and the linesmen get in. And they're going to get matching penalties again. And things are starting to get fiery here between these two. Wasn't a lot of it in the first game, but it's starting now in game 2. And Brendan Smith has been right at the center of it for Carolina. And he and Philip Hedel are both going to get matching calls again here, and it's going to be 4-on-4. Holly, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to go to our first commercial break here. Things are getting fun now. We're starting to get some feistiness into this. And now we've got a real hockey game being played. And it's going to be 4-on-4 again when we come back from this commercial break. Raji Ghost, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We're down now just under 14 minutes to go in the first period. Still scoreless so far, but the physicality ramping up in game number 2. And really, really appreciate you guys all being here. Thanks for watching. Great to have everybody in the chat tonight. Don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. I'll be streaming all playoffs long, covering all different series. And really, really appreciate everybody being here tonight. This is already looking like it's going to be a real fun one the whole way. So excited to see how this game ends up. Still early on and scoreless here so far. Lauren, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. My bracket has Colorado against Carolina, Matthew, but obviously there's no guarantee there. Lots can happen in the playoffs, but that was my prediction at the start. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Awesome to see you, LJ. Thank you for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Game's been really good so far. Hopefully it keeps going the way that it is. Taken now 4-on-4 up ice by Kreider. Rangers into the offensive zone. Shot deflected wide. Zibanejad gets to the loose puck. Plays it in front again. Kreider tips it behind the goal line. Brett Pesce back to get it now for Carolina. We still got a minute 43 to go on the 4-on-4. And that's going to be back out at the center dot here as that gets whistled down. 13:21 now to go in the first period. Face-off coming up right at center ice. One back now, taken by Lindgren. Rangers have possession off the face-off. Pass up to Zibanejad into the offensive zone. Trying to cut to the middle. Has Fox with him. Fox gets knocked down. Coming back the other way. Here comes Carolina. Stahl up ice into the offensive zone. It's 3-on-3 into the... There for a chance. That one just deflected wide. Shea in on the forecheck, but he peels back. Fox is going to hold it behind his own net and wait for a breakout play. My vote, Lauren, would be Daryl Sutter from the Flames, but I think all the candidates are good ones this year. I wouldn't be upset about any of them getting it that are finalists, but my vote would be Daryl Sutter. As we get one down there in the corner, moved up the wall, and we're going to get a whistle here. Is this another penalty? Yeah. It's going to be a high stick against Sebastian Aho, and he is not happy. So that's going to do it for the 4-on-4, and the Rangers are going to have a 4-on-3 advantage here for a little bit, and then it will go to a regular power play once the first penalties are up in 49 seconds. 9-ball, what's going on? Tim, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Pablo, thanks for watching. Really, really appreciate it. High sticking call here against Sebastian Aho. Rangers to the 4-on-3 power play for 49 seconds. And then the rest of it will be regular 5-on-4. As that's taken now, here's New York in front, top of the circle. And they're just going to make a possession play. Trying to work this one around. To the middle, high slot. Back top of the circle. And Rangers passing it around in the offensive zone. Back out here. Chance in by the faceoff dot. Here's a one-timer. Blocked down in front. Rangers can't get the rebound shot on goal, but they keep possession. Here's another one. Kreider trying to get it through. Pesce shaken up from the shot block. Clears it to the point, but not out. Kept in again. There's a long shot blocked again by Carolina. Rangers trying to find it in front. It's Kreider. Looking to get that one through. It's stolen by the Canes, and they're going to send it all the way down. And that's going to do it for the 4-on-3. We're now back to regular 5-on-4 as Hedel and Smith come out of the penalty boxes. And the Rangers have to regroup back in their own zone. 1 minute to go on the power play. 11:25 to go in the first period. Through in Kopp, offensive zone. Pass across to Strome. Strome can't get it deep. Carolina sends it out. Hey, thank you, Lakeland. Appreciate that. Worked up now. Knocked down. Rangers trying to keep it in. Still with 35 seconds to go on the power play. Hey, Sebastian, what's going on? Welcome in. Art Music, welcome in. 20 seconds left here for the Rangers. Trouba regrouping in his own zone. Time for one more rush for New York on this man advantage chance. Up into... It's taken away again by Carolina, and they're going to clear it. And that is pretty much going to do it for the power play now for New York. And the Hurricanes have killed it off. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. All even again, still scoreless in the first. That one is dumped in. Tony, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Carolina ices the puck with 10:18 to go in the first. And it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming up now for the Rangers. Almost halfway through this opening period. It's a scoreless start so far. Right around now. Down in the corner. Rangers trying to get the cycle game going. Mott to Reeves. Reeves to the point. Past Braden Schneider. And up ice comes Andrei Svechnikov. Into the offensive end. Good hit there, though. Getting back, New York. Lawrence comes in and finishes his check, but the Rangers clear. Here's Reeves now into the offensive zone. Plays the puck in the corner. Trying to work it with possession. Getting the cycle game going. New York set up in the attacking end. Philip Hedl on the other side. Trying to get away now from Stepan, it looks like. Played down low. He gets hammered up behind the net. Then Stepan gets absolutely creamed there by the Rangers forecheck. And New York will take possession back out in the neutral zone. And that's going to be icing as that pass for Capo Caco did not connect. And it's going to come back down to the New York zone. Carolina with the ozone draw coming up. Couple of real big hits there down in the Carolina end. 9:27 now to go in the first. This game has certainly had an edge to it physically that game number 1 really didn't get to. This game's been a lot nastier to start than the first one was. As it's worked out now, nice save by Shesterkin. Shot right off the draw. Rangers clear it out. They're going to dump it in. Worked up the wall, played to the corner. Here's Philip Hedl trying to drive the front. That one goes off a skate and wide. Work now, Lafreniere. Spin around shot blocked. Carolina looking to clear it out to the neutral zone. Rangers get possession back. Caco with it now into the offensive zone. Fires one, that's off a stick. Goes up and out of play into the netting, and we'll get a whistle with 8:55 to go in the period. And we're going to head to our second commercial break of this one. Rangers and Carolina still 0-0 on the scoreboard, but a lot in the hit column for both of these teams so far. Very physical start to game number 2. And now we're just waiting on the first goal to see who can get that edge on the scoreboard. We're a little over halfway through the first period, and it's been a fun one to start here. Really appreciate you guys all watching, and still a lot of hockey left to be played. What a game this is looking like it's going to be. Hopefully it stays close all the way through. It's been a fun one so far. Hey, Angelo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to have you here. Awesome to see you in the chat. Antti Ranta is still the goaltender for the Canes, Norm. Ranta's had an awesome playoff so far in net for Carolina. Here we are now coming back from the commercial break. 8:55 to go in the opening period. Roy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Ozone draw here for the Rangers as we're getting back underway. It's one back defensively, though, by Carolina, and they're going to clear their end. Moved up to neutral ice now. Vetrano trying to get to it, poked away from him. And we got an injured Ranger in front of the bench as Carolina carries this one up into the zone. That's Ryan Lindgren shaken up. And he's got to get to the bench quickly here for New York, and they get a fresh D-man on. He's still hunched over on the bench right now. It looks like he's bleeding from his nose. And, man, Lindgren has been very banged up in these playoffs. Can't seem to catch a break. Carolina back in their own end now. 8:10 to go in the first. Malika, what is going on? Daniel, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Working it around. Played up the wall here. Chipped out by the Canes. Nope, kept him. Keandre Miller. He has a chance. Pass over. Oh, what a stop! How does that not go for the Rangers? What an opportunity, and they can't put it home. Strome, are you kidding me? It is going to be a power play, though, for New York here. Slashing call against Carolina. Rangers to the power play. But how in the world does Ryan Strome not score here? Oh, it's blocked by D'Angelo, it looks like. It was blocked by Tony DeAngelo. And that is a goal-saving block for the Carolina D-man there. Fantastic defensive play. Strome shot it right into the back of the leg of Tony DeAngelo there. But New York does get a power play out of it, though. Slashing call against the Hurricanes. Still scoreless in this one. 7:40 to go. Rangers have to go back to their own zone and regroup. Brought up over the red line. Dumped in. Trying to work this one around. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome in. Hector, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, Lindgren got hit in the face with a puck. That's why he was injured on the bench trying to stop the bleeding. He caught a puck right up in the face in front of the bench. So, he should be back as soon as they can get that bleeding stopped. Lindgren should be back. Cleared out again by the Carolina penalty kill. Off to a good start now. Work to the middle. Rangers up into the offensive zone. Still a minute and a half to go in the power play. 7:20 to go in the first. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Steven, welcome in. Thanks for watching. Great to have you. Played up now the other way. Into the offensive zone. Shorthanded break for Carolina. Pass across. And that's on the backhand sent wide of Shesterkin. I'll be doing Flames and Oilers on Sunday night, Matthew. Yeah, Sunday night I'll be doing Battle of Alberta Game 3. That's an 8 p.m. Eastern game Sunday night. I will very much be doing that one, absolutely. Chance out in front, shorthanded, and they rip it off the post. What a chance there. Another great opportunity for Carolina. But they rip it off the outside of the post. Head Monkey, Tech Dimension, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Rangers in the offensive zone now. Final 20 seconds of the power play. Back to the point. Long shot there. And we have some more action in front of the net as Lafreniere and Ian Cole exchange some shoves in front of the net there. 16 seconds to go on the power play for New York. Ronta with a nice save and cover. Offensive zone face-off coming up. Still looking for our first goal of this game. Both teams have had some great opportunities. Nobody's found the net yet. I do in the playoffs, Pablo. One back now. Off the glass. Carolina trying to get it out. Jordan Stahl will send it all the way down. And the Rangers have to go back and get it. And that's pretty much going to do it for the power play. And we're back to 5-on-5 as Tyler Mott rips one wide there. And we're back to 5-on-5 action as the penalty comes to an end. 5:40 to go in the first. Still looking for our first goal. Trying to work it down now in the corner. Reeves looking to work it up the wall. It's stolen away by D'Angelo. Carolina's going to get it out. And Pesci's just going to hold back here. Brendan Smith behind the net with 5:20 to go in the first. Looking for the breakout pass for Carolina. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Through the middle here. Braden Schneider pokes it away. Justin Braun up the wall as he takes a hit from Trocheck. Rangers do get it out, though. And Cole's got to go back to get it. Played now Svechnikov from the corner, up the boards. Rangers keep it in. Here's a chance. Lafreniere down low. Capo Caco. Heedle fell down. Played in the corner. Rangers still have it in the offensive zone. AJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Canes clear it out of the middle of the ice. They send it all the way down. And that goes out into the bench. And it's going to come back to the Carolina zone for a face-off with 4:35 to go here in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Ozone face-off for the Rangers coming up when we get back from this commercial. And it's going to be our last commercial break of the first period. Game still 0-0 here, getting down to the final 4.5 minutes. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, it means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. I'll be streaming all playoffs long, just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Really, really appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Man, these teams going back and forth here. Nobody able to find the back of the net, though. But so many chances, just not able to get it in the net. We've got posts. We've got great saves. We got blocks. We got just misses, but nothing in the net just yet. Literally right now, the poll on who you guys think is going to win this game is split 50-50. Literally exactly split 50-50 right now between the Rangers and Hurricanes. 190 votes, and it's a dead down the middle split. All right, here we go now. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off coming up. OI, what's going on? Chlorine, welcome in. John, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. Thank you guys all for watching. It's going to be an ozone draw here for the Rangers. And we'll see who can strike first in this one. Ryan Lindgren on the bench. He got hit in the face with the puck earlier. Looks like it kind of hit him up in the nose. He was bleeding from the nose, but he looks good now. And he's on the bench, ready to get back out there. Brad, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. They're cleaning some blood off the ice right now. That's the delay on the upcoming face-off. They're trying to scrape the ice. It's not a playoff game in the NHL until you're scraping some blood. Then you know it's playoff time. So we got 4:34 to go here in the first. And we're ready to get back into the action now. Stahl and Zibanejad in the dot. Stahl wins it back defensively. And Carolina's going to clear that one out. Ends up being an icing. And it's going to come right back down to the Carolina zone. So, Rangers will have a chance to try that again with the ozone face-off coming up. And Stahl, kind of a stalemate off of the faceoff. Let's see who can come away with possession. Zibanejad sends it deep. Kreider on the forecheck with a hit. The Canes move the puck up the wall, can't get it out. Here's Vetrano. Vetrano plays it down low behind the net. Kreider. Kreider back out to the point. Rangers setting up in the attacking zone. That one's going to that's going to deflect up and out of play. And we'll get another whistle here with 4:08 to go in the first. Face-offs heavily in favor of Carolina to start this game. 12-5 in favor of Carolina in the face-off dot. So they're getting possession early off of these draws. And Carolina wins another one there, as Slavin's going to backhand it out of the zone. Fox goes back to get it with Teravainen chasing. Rangers trying to work it now into the middle. Played up here. Deflected into the neutral zone. Through in Panarin after it. Playing this one around. Rangers have to try and get back on sides. They do. Strome to Panarin. Panarin now cross-ice pass, finding Fox. Working it in the offensive end. Back into the middle, goes off of Andrew Kopp, and Carolina's going to carry it out. Here's Seth Jarvis, offensive zone. Pass to Aho. Sent out in front through the middle. Nobody able to get a piece of it. Kept in, though, by Carolina. 3:15 left in the first. They're going to get a line change. Rangers are going to have possession now deep in their own zone, looking for a breakout play. Worked up the wall here, kick to the middle. Zibanejad through traffic into the offensive zone. Trying to go 1 against 3 here. The puck gets stolen, and Carolina comes back the other way. Worked around now. Behind the net. K'Andre Miller with a hit, but Jordan Staal's first to the puck in the corner. Zibanejad takes it to the point, but not out. Deflected shot just goes wide of Shesterkin. Niederreiter in on the forecheck against Trouba here. Cleared out. Rangers get it out of the zone. 2.5 to go now in the first. Carolina dumps it right back in. BC Transportation, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Seth, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. 2:24 to go in the first. Score's still 0-0. And we get another whistle as the puck deflects up and out. And we'll have another face-off coming up as Carolina is looking to get some offense going in the attacking zone late in the first. Be an O-zone draw here for Carolina. 2:24 to go in the period. Kotkaniemi's going to get kicked out of the dot, so Steven Lawrence has to come in and get it. Linesman very slow to drop the puck. Finally he does. It's kind of a stalemate off the draw. Puck's under a pile of bodies. Lindgren goes down in the corner. Rooney comes in with a good hit. And it's trying to chip it up the wall. That's deflected out finally by New York. And back to get it now. Carolina in their own zone. They'll send it the other way as Max Domi goes on the forecheck. Lawrence throws it in, patted away by Shesterkin. Good hit there on Rooney. Canes keep it in as Brendan Smith pinches. Behind the goal line. Now working it back out front. Here's a chance out high. Domi fires a shot that's blocked by the Rangers. It was either Reeves or Rooney. Both of them were in the shooting lane. One of them got a piece of it. And that goes up into the netting with 1:47 to go. And another face-off coming up. Good defense there from the Rangers. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Awesome to have you here. 1:47 to go now here in the first. Ozone face-off again for Carolina. And Rangers clear that one. Canes have to chase all the way back to their own zone. They do, and it's icing. And Carolina will get another ozone face-off here late in the first. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Good to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Offensive zone face-off now here for Carolina. Trocheck against Zibanejad. Bruins fan, what's going on? Welcome in. Nathaniel, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. Appreciate everybody coming by tonight. Yeah, that's work to the sideboards. Carolina looking to set up shop in the offensive zone. Svechnikov to Slavin. Slavin keeps it in. Trying to work this one around now. Svechnikov goes down. And Rangers with a chance to clear. K'Andre Miller behind his own net to Trouba. Trouba up the boards. Lafreniere chips it out. And the Rangers get it out of harm's way. Carolina regrouping now back in their own zone. And it looks like we're going to get line changes here, at least for the Canes. Fresh forwards on the ice. So, trying to move it back now is Miller to Trouba. Worked up now. Chip to the middle. And Carolina regrouping again. Final minute of the first, down to 50 seconds left in the opening frame. Brought into the offensive zone, ripped around the wall. Played down to the corner, taken, and to the point. Long shot from Shea goes wide. Final 40 seconds of the opening period. Carolina in the offensive zone. Good shot there from Jarvis with the chance, but Shesterkin makes a really good save on that one. 34 seconds left in an ozone draw for Carolina coming up. Shesterkin with a nice stop keeps it 0-0. Clark, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. Ozone draw again here for Carolina. Canes take it off the draw. That one's deflected wide. Shea pinches to keep it in. Trying to work it around now. Panarin with it. Move to the middle now. Up and kept in again by Teravainen. Rangers keep trying to get this puck out. They cannot. Carolina's still on the attack. Strome gets knocked down, but is finally able to get the puck up and out. And Carolina not able to bring it back in. Here's New York. Final seconds of the first, and that is going to do it. Horn sounds. First period is over. It's a scoreless game. Lots of chances in that period, but nobody able to find the back of the net. And we head to the first intermission 0-0, right where we started. And we'll see in period number 2 if either team's able to get out to an advantage. David, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. Awesome to have you coming by in the stream tonight. And that is going to bring us now end of period number 1. We'll have some time to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for the second to begin. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's awesome to have each and every one of you here tonight. Please don't forget, it means a lot. If you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. And we've got an intermission now to hang out and wait for this second to begin. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Other David, thank you so much for watching. Awesome to have you here. It was a fun period for sure, Lauren. Lots of physicality, good chances for both teams. But not able to get one in the net just yet either way, which is surprising given the chances that teams had in that first. So we're through period 1 now, and we'll see what the rest of this game is going to bring us. But we're still looking for our first goal. All right, see you later, Norm. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. It's not my go-to, David. I never really buy it. Like if it's the only thing at a party or something, then I'll drink it. It's not like not something I won't drink, but I don't buy it. I get other beers ahead of that one. But that's just my personal preference. So hey, Elaine, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in. Awesome to have you in the chat, as always. I went to 4 this year, Bruins fan. I went to 4 this year. Hey, Evan, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, sounds good, Al. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Zach, what's going on? Welcome in. My name is John. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Glad that you're here. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel. Oh yeah, they've been fun, Evan, for sure. No question about it. No question about it. Most epic Stanley Cup winning goal. The immediate one that comes to mind for me was Alec Martinez against the Rangers in 2014, because that was an overtime goal to win the cup. So, that's the one that as soon as you said Stanley Cup winning goal, that's the goal that pops into my head. Alec Martinez for the Kings in 2014. Worst Stanley Cup Finals? Oh, geez, I'm trying to think. Jeez. None of the recent ones. I mean, I've never watched the Stanley Cup Finals and been like, wow, I don't want to watch this. Like I've never watched the finals and not liked it. Like, yeah, last year's wasn't great. Last year's wasn't great for sure. The Penguins Sharks one, 2016 Penguins and Sharks was one that I don't know, probably because I wasn't really big fans of either of those teams. The Penguins Sharks one in 2016 I didn't really get into because I didn't particularly like either of those teams, so I was just kind of there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never watched this. I've never watched the Stanley Cup Finals and been like, "Oh my God, turn this off. I don't want to watch it." Like I've never watched one like that. Hey, no problem, HP. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We got Saul in here as well. Thank you for watching. Aries is here. What's going on, Aries? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And, no, this is the only game I'm doing tonight. Zach, I'll be doing Oilers and Flames on Sunday night. Sunday night, Oilers and Flames. I'll be doing game 3 of that series. Raymond, what's going on? Welcome in. Nooner, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I didn't mind the Bolt Stars one wasn't bad. I didn't mind that one. I thought last year's was worse than 2020. I thought that Montreal versus Tampa last year was not as good as the Stars Tampa one in 2020. But oh, I'm ready, Ask. I'm ready. It's going to be like 90 both days. It's going to be like 90 both days this weekend. All right, see you later, Seth. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Battle of Alberta. Battle of Alberta's very late start tonight. So yeah, I'm not covering that. I'll probably watch the first period, but I mean it's a very late start here on the East Coast. All right, see you later, Rangers fan. Have a good night. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, it's not 50 degrees here, HP. It's gonna be like 90 tomorrow. Stan Jonathan's one of my favorites, Cassie. Stan Jonathan's one of my favorites. Smaller guy, but very, very willing to drop him with anybody. And I love looking back on old, 70s Bruins games and watching Stan Jonathan fight. Absolutely. I mean, he was smaller, so it's not like he was going to be knocking guys out, but I don't there he lost a lot of fights for sure, but very very big fan of his, watching him from his highlights from back in the day. Well, it's tough to say right now, Aries, because the teams change so much that, like what the rosters look like now, that would make a great finals. Obviously it'll be different like 5 years from now, but looking at like the teams right now, I think a really fun finals would have. There's a lot of them. A lot of the matchups would be really, really good. Honestly, I think Flames against Lightning would be a really good series again. Like a rematch from 2004. Like if you took the Lightning team this year and the Flames team this year and put them against each other, I think that would make for a fantastic series. I think Colorado Carolina would be good. I think Calgary against Carolina would be good. Colorado Tampa would be a good series. But there's a lot of potential for some great matchups this year. Swayman is the goalie. I mean, Ullmark's a good like tandem guy, but Swayman is going to be the guy for the Bruins. Siegster, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Scott, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. St. Louis had a phenomenal game last night. Yeah, no, they played great last night. All right, see you later, David. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it, as always. All right, intermission is just about finishing up here, so we're going to be starting period number 2 soon. And we're still looking for our first goal of the game. For all the action that there was in that first period, there wasn't a goal. We're still looking for our first goal here, so we'll see what team can get it in period 2, if either of these teams can get it in period 2. And definitely think playing with the lead is going to have a big impact on this game for whichever team can get it. Shots, Jim, after the first was, let me check here. I gotta look it up, because I have no idea off the top of my head. 8-5 in favor of Carolina. I'm surprised the Rangers only had 5 shots. It felt like they had more chances than that. Oh, well, no, their best chance was actually a shot block. That's right, so that doesn't even count as a shot on goal. But the Rangers' best chance was actually blocked in that first. It doesn't even count as a shot, but they had some opportunities, just couldn't get it in the back of the net. Doobs, what's going on? Welcome in. Chris, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, no, both teams did play very well, Evan, yes. Both teams played well. That was just a good first period. I mean, both teams showed up ready to play. Both teams had some puck possession. The most one-sided thing was actually the face-off dot. Carolina absolutely destroyed the Rangers in the face-off dot in that first period. But other than that, everything else was pretty evenly matched in that first. All right, we should be, as soon as we come back from this commercial break, we should be dropping the puck for period 2 here. All right. Come on. Yeah, I feel like these freaking commercials take so long. Like, let's just get going here, boys. I want to get back into the action. Water King, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Finally, start of the second period. Still looking for a lead in this game. We'll see if either team can get it here in the middle frame. Big 20 minutes coming up. Hey, me too, Robert. Me too. Let's get back into the action. It feels like these intermissions are taking forever. Wow, Hurricanes had 11 blocked shots in that first period. That is a high number for one period. Rangers had 20 attempts, only 5 of them actually got on goal. Carolina had 18 attempts, 8 of them got on goal. So, as you can see, teams played tight defensively, and, a lot of the shot attempts from each team didn't actually get through to the goalies. And we are underway now. Second period has begun. Trying to work this one down. Rangers in on the forecheck. Ian Cole back defensively. Clears that up and out. And Carolina will try and get their forecheck going now. As Rooney sends it up the wall to Reeves. Reeves tries to chip it out. Rooney comes over, gives him some help. And that one's out of the zone here. Good job by the Rangers clearing their end. And we're going to get a whistle now. Think it's going to be a hand pass call here. We'll get a stoppage. And just 29 seconds into the second period, we're going to have a face-off coming up. Hey, Fool in the Rain, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Boston Kid, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you in the chat. Thanks for watching. Played back now. Looking to work it behind the net. Kane's out in front. Chance here. Backhand. Shesterkin with a good save there. And he's going to grab that one and cover it up. And an offensive zone faceoff for Carolina here. Looking for the first goal of the game. Mathological, welcome in. Nathaniel, All Sports, welcome. Thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. Great to have everyone in the chat tonight. That one's sent up wide off the draw. Carolina getting it going in the offensive zone now. Played to the corner. Rangers trying to clear it up. Miller can't get it out. Worked around now. Taken back to the blue line. Canes have it. Long shot from Pesce. Blocked in front. Rangers get to it in the corner, but can't get it by Jesper Foss. Jordan Stahl down low. Dodges the hit from Trouba. Up the boards now. Chip to the middle. Rangers take it, and they're finally going to get a chance to clear it out. Back to the Carolina zone. Pesce plays it with Zibanejad all over him. Trying to steal the puck. Pesce gets the red line. Dumps it in. Carolina gets a line change. Trying to play it back now. Ryan Lindgren up the boards. Rangers looking for a breakout. From their own zone up to neutral ice. Chip to the middle. Stolen back by Carolina. Andrew Kopp gets it again, though, for New York as they carry it in. Offensive zone. Not able to get it through Jacob Slavin, who plays it to the corner. Up the boards. Carolina clears it out. Just about 2 minutes into this second period. Back to get it. Rangers trying to get possession while the Canes go on the forecheck. Teravainen in front. Spin around there. Blocked by Fox. Puck to the corner. Strome takes it for New York. Trying to work this one around. Jay, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. No, I am not Canadian, Saul. I am from the U.S. Played up now. Chip to the middle. Trocheck sends it back in. Canes go on the forecheck. Hey, what's going on, Megabit? Good to see you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Back down now, Adam Fox. Run over by the forecheck of Carolina. That was Sveshnikov coming in. Here's Natchez now. He lands a check. Smith pinches, but can't get it. Keep it in the zone. Rangers clear it to neutral ice. Natchez takes it back now for Carolina. Worked behind the net now. Lifted away here. Trocheck to Svechnikov down in the corner. Back to the point. Stolen by New York. They're going to get it out of the zone. Into the offensive end now. Lafreniere. Here comes Rangers in on the forecheck. New York going to regroup now. Into the offensive zone. Trouba dumps it. Big hit on the forecheck there from Vetrano, but Carolina moves the puck quickly and they clear it out. Miller dumps it back in. And Canes trying to clear again. Kept in. It goes on Ronti. Makes the easy save. Cleared out now through the neutral zone. That goes up and over the glass. We'll get a whistle with 16:12 to go in the second. And we're going to have a face-off coming up here. Just under 4 minutes into this second period. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Still nobody ever able to get it. Nobody able to get a lead in this one just yet. Still looking for our first goal. It's been a very tight checking game so far. Rooney's going to get kicked out of the draw, so Mott comes in to take it against Kotkaniemi. Fourth lines on the ice for both teams. Worked back now, won by Kotkaniemi. Carolina has it in the neutral zone. Down low, played here by Lawrence. Steven Lawrence back to the point. Cycle game going for Carolina in the offensive zone. Rooney goes down in the corner. Kotkaniemi trying to steal the puck back. Over to the other side. Played in front. Glove down by Shesterkin. And he's going to grab that one with 15:48 to go in the second. And it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Carolina. Joseph, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Back underway now. Carolina trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Cycling in the corner. Aho with it to Jarvis behind the net. Goes by him. Rangers looking to clear their zone. Keandre Miller up the middle. And out through to neutral ice. D'Angelo will regroup for Carolina. He's going to take it back to his own zone. Long pass up into the offense end. Here comes Jarvis. Drop pass. Top of the circle. Shot. Blocked down by Jacob Trouba. Rangers clear it out. Carolina's going to chase back to their own zone. Jacob Slavin. Front of the Rangers bench. Jarvis takes it again now for the Canes into the offensive zone. Trying to get a pass through to D'Angelo. He fires a shot high. And that deflects off glass up and out. And 15 minutes to go now in the second. 5 minutes into this middle frame, it will be an offensive zone faceoff coming up again for the Canes. Hey, Robert, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. O-zone draw again here for Carolina. Shot there, blocked down by from Shea. Lafreniere gets it out, up into the offensive zone now. Played back here. Off the outside of the net. Rangers keep it in. Adam Fox with a long shot blocked in front. That's going to clear itself now. Back out to the neutral zone. Rangers will have to try again. Moved up now. Dumped into the offensive end. 14:25 to go. Second period action. Still looking for a team to find the back of the net here as the Rangers trying to set up in the offensive zone. Good job defensively by Carolina. Pesci breaks that up. And that goes up and out of play. Erwin, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. 14:14 to go in the second. So we're over 5 minutes now into the second period, and nobody finding the back of the net yet. Teams playing very well defensively at both ends of the ice here. As the Rangers take it now, Braden Schneider behind the net. Worked up the wall. Kreider can't chip it out. Kane's trying to keep it in. Second chance they do clear. And we got a penalty call coming up against the Rangers. Carolina's going to go to the power play. Avatar, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And power play coming up now for the Canes. They're going to get a chance here with the man advantage to try and take the lead. Kreider going to the penalty box. Carolina the power play. Still looking to break the ice. 13:41 to go in the second. And this going to be a big opportunity here. Canes should get a lead. Power play chance when we come back from this commercial break. Carolina and New York, second period action, game number 2. Canes to the power play when we come back from the stoppage. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Means a lot to have everyone in the chat tonight. Please don't forget, it really helps the channel a ton if you can hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a place where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, talk hockey in the chat, and have some fun. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. And, man, this is looking like it's going to be a very, very close game, just like game number 1 was between these two. Joseph, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. All right, here we go now. Coming back from the break, 13:41. 13:41 to go in the second. Who's going to strike first here? One back now. Carolina setting up offensive zone. Long shot in here. That's blocked down. D'Angelo keeps it in. Canes with it now. Setting up on the attack in the offensive zone as they're on the power play here. Trying to work it around. D'Angelo out high. Plays it to Teravainen. Teravainen down low. Worked in front. That pass doesn't connect with Jarvis from Aho. D'Angelo keeps it in though. Going to work it around. Back to Aho. Lets it go through. Played at the blue line. Now by Jarvis, covering for D'Angelo, who's back on the half wall. Across now to Teravainen. He fires a shot. Glove save there, Shesterkin. And he's going to grab that and cover it up with 1:22 to go on the power play. And an offensive zone faceoff coming up now for the Canes. 13:03 to go in the second. Bruins fan, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Easton, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Good to have you in the chat. Chance here in front for Aho, looking for a backdoor pass. It's blocked by the Rangers D. Back out to D'Angelo at the point. Top of the circle, Teravainen. Down low, Aho in the corner. Gets it back to Teravainen, then plays it again. Out of the corner, trying to find Trocheck in the middle. Stolen away by New York, and Fox clears it out. Worked back to get it now. 55 seconds left on the Carolina power play. 12.5 to go in the second period. Into the offensive zone. Across here. Aho with the puck. Played over now. Worked out high. Setting up offensive zone. Chance in front there. Jarvis' shot deflected high off glass. Good opportunity again there for Carolina. Eric, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you stopping by. Moved over now. Carolina spin around shot blocked. Lingering got in the way of that one. Canes keep it in the attacking zone. Blue line played to the half boards now. Aho with it. Final 15 seconds of the power play. Rangers trying to kill it off. And that one gets cleared out now all the way down. Back through the neutral zone. Canes into the offensive end, but the final seconds ticking off the power play. Backdoor chance doesn't connect. Now it's out in front. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Even strength again. This one gets worked around now. Carolina's still with it in the offensive zone. Game still tied. Trying to throw it around now. Puck to the corner. Lift it up. Leviathan! What's going on, Austin? Welcome in. He drops a 5 on the stream. Thank you so much, man. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Leviathan dropping a 5. Thank you so, so much. Barry, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much, dude. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. It's awesome to have you here, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the streams. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Taken now. 11:15 to go in the second. Out high, Carolina. High slot. Shot in. Deflected off glass. Shea keeps it in for the Canes. Worked out now. Moved over to Brett Pesce. Blasts one in there. Just misses that wide. Trying to come back out now, the Rangers. Spinning off the hit was Panarin. Getting pressured here by Stahl. He turns the puck over to Jesper Foss. Former Ranger steals it. Works it around the offensive zone. Carolina still has it on the attack here. Worked out, stolen back by Andrew Kopp, and now New York's finally going to get it out of the zone. Kopp up ice, into the offensive end. Plays it deep. Behind Ronta. Carolina with a lot of the possession here in the second period. We'll see if the Rangers have some pushback. Worked out now to the point. Long shot misses. Back the other way now. Niederreiter dumps it in. No, not at all. Just not a lot of scoring, Austin. But there's been a lot of good chances. Just nobody able to find the back of the net yet. But it's been a pretty active game. Just waiting for somebody to find the back of the net. We just passed the halfway point here. 9:50 to go in the second period. Canes are offsides. And we're going to get a whistle now. And a neutral zone faceoff coming up with 9:51 to go in period 2. Corey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're going to go to our second commercial break now of period 2. We are just past the halfway point of this one. And Rangers and Hurricanes still looking for the first goal. Both teams have come close at points, but not gotten one in just yet. We'll see which team is able to strike first. But whichever team does, I think it's going to be a big, big goal. Yes, absolutely, Seth. Very, very tight game. Very tight game here. Man, I have a feeling that the first goal of this game is going to be so important. I think that first goal is going to end up kind of opening things up and really mean a lot in this one. All right, here we go. Coming back from the commercial break now. Yes, Robert. Antti Ranta's in net for Carolina. He's been outstanding in the playoffs for the Canes. All right, neutral zone draw here just outside of the New York end. 9:51 to go in the second. And that is won back by New York. Playing it up, trying to chip it through over the red line. And Canes get possession back. Move to the middle. Knocked down here by Steven Lawrence. And it's cleared back out by by New York into the Carolina zone. They'll have to regroup again. Kotkaniemi with it. Back Braden Schneider for the Rangers, being pressured by Max Domi. Up the boards it goes. Cleared out by New York. Here's Tyler Mott trying to get that one deep. Gets in behind Ian Cole. Takes a hit in the corner but moves the puck. Plays it to the middle now. Throws it in. Raanta with the pad save. Reeves down low. Getting the cycle game going. Good pinch from Fox. Back out to Mott out high. Long shot again here. That one blocked on the way through. Canes first to it. They're going to clear it all the way down. And we're going to get a whistle with 8:54 to go. Icing against Carolina. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for New York. And this will be a good chance here for the Rangers. Really good shift there in the offensive zone by the Rangers' fourth line. They had some good puck possession. They got the cycle going. And they forced Carolina into an icing. So now they can get the Zibanejad on the line against some tired Canes players for an offensive zone faceoff. Now the problem is Zibanejad hasn't won many faceoffs in this game. So it doesn't mean anything if they don't get possession. He does win this one though. And Lindgren fires one in. It just gets blocked wide by Ian Cole. Rangers got to try and keep it in here on the attack. Canes clear it out. And they'll get the line change that they need as Fox goes back to get it in his own zone. So New York couldn't get much offensively out of that one. Zibanejad brings it back up, passes to Vetrano, back to Zibanejad, shot, and a big save there by Raanta. Another chance for Fox. Fires that one, it's a good save again. Canes goalie playing strong. Chipped up and not out of the zone. Vetrano keeps it in. Played back out now. Keandre Miller. Shot gets blocked wide. Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Behind the net now. 8 minutes to go in the second. Moved up through the middle. Played down low. Here's New York trying to keep it in the offensive end. It's cleared to the blue line, but not out. Miller sends it wide. Shea gets taken out in front. Thrown in here. Raanta with the save. Back through the middle. Nobody there for the Rangers to put it home. Behind the net now. New York still has possession. Offensive zone. Back here. Thrown in front. Knocked down. Played by Panarin. Top of the circle. Trying to find a backdoor pass. Here's Trouba with a shot that just goes wide. Kept in again by New York now. A lot of offensive zone time for the Rangers. Looking for the first goal. 7:05 to go in the second. Thrown in front. Lafreniere draws the penalty. Couldn't get a stick on the puck, but he draws the penalty. Rangers are going to go to the power play coming up, and we're going to get a whistle. And with 6:59 to go in the second here, we're going to get a high sticking penalty. I believe it's Brady Shea headed to the penalty box. Yes, it is. And New York is going to go to the power play here. A chance to get a lead in this one. Yeah, shot total's low, but there's been a lot more chances than that, Mewey. There's been a lot more chances than that, but a lot of blocked shots in this game. And some missed nets as well on like high-quality chances. So, Brady Shea to the penalty box here. And this is a 4-minute penalty. Double minor high sticking against Brady Shea. So, Lafreniere must be bleeding after taking that stick to the face. Oh, yeah, right on the bridge of the nose. Right on the bridge of the nose there. Lafreniere's cut open. So this is a big opportunity now on the power play for the Rangers. 4-minute power play for New York here. Massive opportunity. 6:59 to go in the second. Still looking for their first goal of the game. Hey, Nick, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Nick and give a warm welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, we're getting ready to go underway again. Offensive zone faceoff for New York. Hey, there you go, Always Hockey. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome, and hope that everything goes well for you, man. That's a big accomplishment there for sure. It has absolutely nothing to do with the refs there. It's if there's blood drawn on a high stick, it is an automatic 4-minute power play. Like there's no decision to be made there from the refs. It's automatic. If there's blood drawn, it's 4 minutes. If there's not, it's 2 minutes. There's no questions about it. Blaming the refs is just dumb. It has nothing to do with the refs. If there's blood, it's 4 minutes. If there's not, then it's 2. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Brought up now through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. The blood is on the bridge of Alexei Lafreniere's nose. He's cut open right on the bridge of his nose. Well, there is 2 minors, Nathaniel. So if you score in the first 2 minutes, it goes to a 2 minutes will still remain for the second power play. If you score in the last 2 minutes, then the power play is just over. Kane's trying to clear it out again. Rangers not getting much going here on this power play chance. Carolina's penalty kill is shining. 2:15 to go for New York. And, first half of this power play is gone just like that. Kane's doing a great job here on the kill. That one gets dumped in. Kane's going to try and dump it right back out. Under a body's there. Into the middle. Here's a chance for New York. Just a flex wide. Couldn't get that one on goal. Another one that just misses the net there. Now here's Trocheck chasing against Trouba, giving him problems. Almost steals the puck away, but the Rangers get back. Down to 1:35 left on the power play for New York. 4.5 to go in the second. Jeez. Man, New York is not going to be happy with this power play. 4 minutes and they've done nothing with it. Just this one tonight, Ace. I'll be doing Game 3 for Calgary. Sunday night, I'll be doing Calgary. Chance across. Short-handed goal for Brendan Smith. Sebastian Aho starts it up ice. Brendan Smith jumps into the play. And it's a 1-0 lead for Carolina as they score short-handed and go up 1-0. And that is going to come back and bite the Rangers. 4-minute power play for New York, and they do nothing but give up a shorthanded goal. And Carolina scores shorthanded. Brendan Smith on a great pass from Sebastian Aho. And it is a 1-0 lead now for Carolina late in the second. And that is a real tough goal to give up if you're New York. Rich, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Rich, new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, final 50 seconds of the power play now here for the Rangers. Trying to bring it in. And cleared out again by Carolina all the way down. 3:33 to go in the second. Over the red line now and dumped in. Rangers trying to get something going on the attack. We got a penalty call coming up now, I think, against New York. Kevin Rooney's going to go to the penalty box here. It's going to be boarding against the Rangers. Kevin Rooney to the penalty box. And there goes the rest of the power play for New York. Now it's going to go 4-on-4 for like 20 seconds, and then it's going to be a power play for Carolina. So boy, has the momentum gone in favor of Carolina here. We're going to get 23 seconds of 4-on-4, then a power play for the Canes as they just have taken the lead. Wills, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat for Wills, new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 4-on-4 now for 23 seconds, and then an abbreviated power play for the Hurricanes. 3:21 to go in the second. They have the 1-0 lead. Played around now, blocked in front. Rangers looking to clear it out. And that one's in. Ronta almost turns it over, though, to Mott, but taken back. Behind the net now, Carolina with the puck. 4-on-4 comes to an end. And we're going to have a Carolina power play now for the next minute and 33 seconds. So here are the Canes with a chance to extend their lead on a man advantage of their own. Moved out high here. Chance in front. Trocheck just sends that one wide as he can't get one on goal. Missed that one there. Back out to the point. Canes still have it offensive zone. Top of the circle. Cut to the slot. Poked away. And we're going to get another stoppage here. And we got a penalty call again. Another penalty call in this one. And it's going to be Kreider going to the box. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Slashing call against Kreider. 5-on-3 for Carolina for a minute and 10 seconds. And now they have a chance to blow this thing open. Corey, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. 5-on-3 here for Carolina for a minute and 10 seconds. We got a slashing call against Chris Kreider. Rangers send another one to the box. Yes, Carolina's goal was shorthanded, William. Yes. Brendan Smith with the goal. And oh boy, what a chance here for the Canes. 5-on-3 with 2.5 left to go in the third. Or excuse me, the second. Sean, what's going on? Welcome in. Unknown, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Awesome to have everyone watching tonight. Man, what a game this has been. And Carolina trying to extend the lead here. 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. One back now. Carolina setting up top of the circle. Offensive zone. Shot. Save their rebound chance. Shesterkin keeps that one out. Along the wall. Back to the point. Kane's still with it. High slot shot there. Oh, glove save by Shesterkin. Snags that one out of the air. Still 56 seconds to go, though, in the 5-on-3. It will be another offensive zone draw for Carolina. That was a nice glove stop. Flashes that one. Grabbed that one and did kind of the windmill across with the glove like 1988 back there. That was a flashy one from Igor. Fallon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Rangers, Trouba in his own zone, clears it up and out again. Good job there getting it all the way down. 35 seconds left in the two-man advantage. We tick under 2 minutes to go now in the second. Trocheck into the offensive zone. Robert, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. D'Angelo out high. Passes it off. Now Carolina's working it down low to the face-off dot. Bottom of the circle. Now out to the high slot. Chance. Teravainen rips that one wide. That was blocked by Lindgren. Up and out of play. 13 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. So only 13 seconds left in the 5-on-3 here for the Canes. All about the NHL. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Lego guy, welcome. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Ozone draw again here for the Canes. What hat am I wearing, Corey? Twisted Wristers hat. I'm wearing Nick's hat tonight. Played back now, out of the zone, cleared by New York. 5 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. It will go to a regular power play now. Canes bring it back into the offensive end. 50 seconds of regular 5-on-4 time still going. 45 now. Out high here, Jarvis. Played to the corner. Ripped around the boards. Necas is going to keep it in. Back out to the point. Jarvis to the corner. Gets it here. Played by Teravainen. Back to Slavin. Now, or Kotkaniemi, excuse me, trying to work that one in front for Niederreiter. It's poked to the blue line, but not out by New York. Trying to throw this one around. Back to the blue line. Slavin walks the line, fires one in. Blocked down in front, looking for the loose puck. And the Rangers come away with it. They'll clear it out of the zone, and that's going to do it for the power play. So we are back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Carolina still with the 1-0 lead. 20 seconds left now in the second. Into the offensive zone. Here comes Carolina. Shot gloved there by Shesterkin. And he's going to cover that one up with 16.9 to go in period number 2. Hey, all about the NHL. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat and give a warm welcome to All About the NHL. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, ozone draw here. 16 seconds to go in the second period for Carolina. Up 1-0. Trying to extend the lead. Rangers trying to not let that happen. They carry it out of the zone. Dumped up ice by Miller. Here's Kreider in the corner. Against his former teammate Brady Shea. Work back to the point. Miller with a shot deflected there, just wide. And Carolina will clear it out. That is going to do it. End of the second period as the horn sounds. And the Carolina Hurricanes will take a 1-0 lead into the third. As we have 40 minutes down and 20 minutes of action to go. And we are headed into the second intermission here. We're going to have some time to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for the third to begin. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have everybody in the chat tonight. And please don't forget, it really means a lot if you get the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, talk hockey, and have some fun. And we'll have a big third period coming up as the Rangers are down by 1, looking for the comeback, and Carolina's looking to put the game away. Scott, what's going on? Welcome in. CJ, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. We are through 2 periods of action here, waiting for the third to begin after this intermission. Canes with a shorthanded goal from Brendan Smith, the only goal of this game so far, as they lead 1-0. Hey, Lego Guy, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat for Lego Guy and give a warm welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Looks like this one's going to come down to the final 20 minutes. We'll see if Carolina holds the lead and stays on top, or if the Rangers have a comeback in them. I have no preference on who wins, Lego Guy. I'm just here enjoying hockey. My team is out of the playoffs now, so I'm just enjoying it stress-free the rest of the way and having some fun. Yeah, I mean, Carolina had let up the fewest goals against in the regular season. When their defensive game is on, they just absolutely shut you down defensively. Incredibly good at that part of the game when they're really at their best, and they're showing why in this one here tonight. My bracket has Colorado over Carolina in the final, all about the NHL, but, I mean, obviously that's just a guess, and anything can happen in the playoffs. Hey, thank you, Trey. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much. So, big third period coming up here. We're going to find out how good that Carolina defense is if they can shut down the Rangers for the third period as well. No, Panarin's been very, very quiet. Panarin's been very, very quiet, and the Rangers need him to get going for sure. Yeah, I know Kreider hasn't done much. Panarin hasn't done much. Strome hasn't really done anything. Kopp has not gotten a lot for chances. I mean, Zibanejad at least has been involved in the play, but I still just not enough. Not enough for top guys for sure. They got to have a bigger impact on the game. Yeah, I would say 2 teams to play for the Cup this year, Lego Guy. I would love to see Bolts and Flames. Lightning, Calgary in a rematch from 2004. I think that'd be a very fun series to watch. Oh, God. I have no idea, William. I mean, I would need a list of Stanley Cup MVPs in front of me. I have no idea. No, Bruins fan. He says that he has not made a decision on his future yet. Panthers, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. We're here at the second intermission. I know that Rangers fans are not very happy tonight. Carolina, obviously with the 1-0 lead, going to try and finish it off here in the third. Patrice Bergeron, AJ. Patrice Bergeron. Best Bruins player of all time, Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr. Hey, thank you, thank you, Avatar. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It should be a fun night, hopefully. I love Rangers fans are so angry in the chat. Rangers fans are so angry. This is why it's like the one good thing about when your team is done and out of it is that it gets to be stress free and you don't have to worry about winning. You don't have to worry about winning and losing and being angry when the games are going on. It's a very stress-free rest of the playoffs. No, I'd be very angry too, Buck, if I was a Rangers fan. I would be very angry if I was a Rangers fan. I'm very glad that I'm not, because this would not be a fun night, to say the least. It's why the only upside to your team not being in it anymore is when all the stress goes away and you just get to sit back and enjoy hockey. Best Islander of all time, William? Mike Bossy. I can check for you, Lego guy. Let me get a look here at the NHL app. It keeps track of the time during the intermission. We're still about 8 minutes away. We're still about 8 minutes away from the start of the third. Yeah, absolutely all about the NHL. Hot Take Hockey is one of my best friends on YouTube. Where he and I talk all the time, and we're in each other's streams all the time. Favorite Panther. I'll have to think about that one for a second. Daredevil, what's going on? Dallas Stars, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Favorite Panther. Are we talking all time for favorite Panther or player on the team right now? Hey, Mohammed, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. On the team right now, well, if I'm talking from a bias, my very biased standpoint is Noel Acciari, because he's from Rhode Island, which is he went to Bishop Hendricken High School, which is like half an hour from me. He played at Providence College, which I got to watch him play at Providence College, which is literally like 20 minutes from me. My sister goes there, so like from a personal standpoint, I'm very biased towards Noel Acciari being my favorite, just because he's a local kid and I love seeing him in the NHL. If I was taking the personal standpoint out of it, just from like a play standpoint, big fan of Sam Bennett. Real big fan of Sam Bennett. So I would say he'd probably be my favorite, taking Acciari out of the equation. But from a personal standpoint, for me liking local kids, Noel Acciari. Yeah, I mean, Barkov's awesome too, Lorne, for sure. I have not Bruins fan, no. I have not been to Jake and Johnny's. No unknown, just this one. 66, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. So I'll be doing Battle of Alberta Sunday night, unknown. I'll be doing Battle of Alberta Sunday night. Lego guy, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. God, Claude Lemieux is one of my least favorite players in the entire history of the NHL. There aren't many players that I absolutely hate in NHL history. But Matt Cook, Claude Lemieux, Ulf Samuelsson, and Sean Avery are four that stand out of players that I absolutely hated when they played. Yeah, like, absolutely hated. Well, one of the games also will be the Battle of Alberta. But I haven't decided which afternoon game I'm gonna do yet, Austin. I'll let you know. What's going on, Nate? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I don't see them expanding in Canada, Nate. I don't think they're gonna be expanding in Canada. P-Jet, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for P-Jet. Thank you so much. No, nobody's happy 66, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't have high hopes. I'm not overly optimistic, so we'll see what the offseason brings, but I don't think it's going to necessarily be great. Oh, thank you all about the NHL. I appreciate it. All right, Daredevil, rooting for the Flames. I do now all about the NHL. I mean, I I don't think their city's big enough, Nate, like money-wise, financially to support it. The Canadian teams, well, mostly are already at a financial disadvantage because they have to pay out contracts in US dollars, and they're making their money in Canadian dollars. There's higher taxes in Canada. They have, they're already at a disadvantage financially to begin with. It's going to be tough. Yes, I did, Daredevil. That is hilarious and good for him. Rack up any endorsement money you can get. If you're a professional athlete, rack up any endorsement money you can get. Great way to make some cash in addition to your obviously your regular contract. I don't know if that will ever happen all about the NHL, but I would certainly be happy if it did, no doubt about it. All right, we're going to start the third here, guys. Good chat during that intermission. We were all over the place, which was cool. We got to talk about a lot of different topics throughout that intermission. And now we're going to get ready to start the third period here. So we will see if Carolina holds the lead or if the Rangers have a comeback in them. Puck is about to drop for the final 20 minutes. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Appreciate you watching. I might catch a little bit of it potentially on Sunday, Jay, yes. Tomorrow I'll be pretty busy, but Sunday I might catch some of it. But anyway, here we are now, lining up at center ice. Third period's about to begin. Stahl against Zibanejad in the faceoff dot. Referee getting ready to drop it. 1-0 lead for Carolina. And that's one back again by Carolina. They're going to get possession off of the draw. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Working it around behind the net. Jacob Trouba plays it for New York. Moved up to Frank Vetrano. Over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Here's Miller down in the corner on the forecheck. Canes move it quickly. Trying to bring it up now. Through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Behind the net. Taken by Shesterkin. Cleared out there by New York. Canes get it back at neutral ice. And that goes up and out of play into the benches with 19:21 to go. Not usually all about the NHL because I'm here talking, so I don't usually have to type. Neutral zone draw now here. Kid line on the ice. Well, actually, it looks like they've shaken the lines up for the Rangers here. They've got Kopp, Hedel, and Capo Caco out there. Devin, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Moved out now. That one gets dumped deep. Played down. Lindgren. Checked by Svechnikov. Canes trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot from out high. Deflected wide. Moved out there. Moved in there. Chance. Nice blocker save by Shesterkin. Rangers trying to clear it out. And that one goes off the boards and out of the zone. Take him back here. D'Angelo starts the rush up ice for Carolina. Nichas into the offensive end. Trouba takes it back for the Rangers. 1.5 minutes into the third period. Bumped back the other way. Played across. Busy today, Andrew, but it was overall pretty good. Very productive day today. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Zach, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. A lot of time left, David. Only 18 minutes still to go as Carolina carries this through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Played into the middle. Here's a shot. Strome gets back on the back check and breaks it up. Allen, welcome. Cash Bar, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Move through to the middle. Played up now by Braun. Cleared by New York. Taken to the corner. Lifted out to the neutral zone, into the offensive end. On the attack come the Canes again. Trying to work this one around. Played to the middle. Here's Smith. He fans on the shot. Reeves chips it out of the zone. Good defensive play there. Tyler Mott trying to win the race. Beats out the icing. New York in the offensive zone. Now here's a shot in. That one's blocked up and out of play. And a big stop there. 17:09 to go in the third. Big block for Kotkaniemi. And it will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers coming up. And another good shift for the fourth line there for the Rangers. But your fourth line is not supposed to be your best line. So the Rangers need their stars to get going here. Offensive zone faceoff. Zibanejad line comes onto the ice. The boys are back. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Kreider in to take the draw now after Zibanejad gets kicked out. And the linesman once again doesn't like the puck drop. These linesmen are so annoying. They can't just get in there and drop the puck, ever. They got to kick, they got to kick guys out. They got to redo the drop. They got to line everybody up again. It's so annoying. Just drop the puck. Rick, what's going on? Paul, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Rangers working around the offensive zone now. Trying to play this one now. Offensive zone. No, honestly, my 2 cents, it feels like that. It's like the only time the linesmen get any glory is when they're doing the drop. And it almost feels like an ego trip. It's unbelievable. They act like it's their time to shine at the puck drop. It's like, let's just get the game going. And as a former center myself, it really aggravates me. Because I always hated that when I was playing. 16-14 to go here. That puck deflects out of play. And we're going to get another whistle here. 16-14 left in the third. Cashy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by the stream. Appreciate it. Trying to work it now. Center ice fit dot. One back by Carolina. Dumped into the offensive zone. Shesterkin comes out and play it. Svechnikov with a good hit, but the Rangers move the puck up ice. Dump back the other way. Carolina trying to go back on the attack. Behind the net, Miller sends it up the wall. Rangers pinch, Canes pinch. Keep it in the Rangers zone. It's they're skates over the line. The wingers are encroaching on the dot. The guy, went early with his stick. There's all different excuses for why they do it, Jay. But it's all about cheating on the face-off. But I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less where the guy's skate is on the drop. Just drop the puck and let's get going. They got to make sure it's a fair drop. But honestly, even as a center, whatever. Just drop it and we'll make do. We'll figure out what works. 15:25 to go here in the third. An offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers, but once again, they don't win the faceoff, and Carolina clears it out of the zone. Back to get it is Ryan Lindgren. Behind the net. Played up again by New York here. Shots are 17-13 for Carolina. Goals are 1-0 Carolina. Shot in there. Ronta with a save. Make it 17-14. He covers that one up. And we'll get a whistle here. 15:05 to go in the third. And an ozone draw coming up for the Rangers again. One back now, chipped up and out. Canes clear again. Rangers have to chase to their own zone. Honestly, pretty slow-moving third period so far. We're only about 5 minutes in. There's been a lot of whistles early in this third. As it's chipped up the wall here, Jarvis can't get it out. Here's a chance for Strome. That's deflected up high off glass. 14:35 to go in the third now. Played, kept in by Schneider. Strome down low. Looking for a play out in front. He's chased by Sebastian Aho. Trying to work it around here. Down in the corner. Canes clear it up. And that's back out now to the neutral zone. Rangers bring it back in. Trying to work this to the middle. Ends up down in the corner. Big Show, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat. 14 minutes to go here in the third period. Rangers looking for the tying goal. Back out in the neutral zone. Schneider will dump it back in. Line changes for both teams. Forecheck coming from Tyler Mott. Reeves in there as well. Rangers keep it. Long shot. Glove down there. And covered in front by Ronta. Now Reeves and Kokaniemi getting into it in the crease. And some more action in front as these teams come together. 13:46 left in the third. Offensive zone faceoff again for New York after this break coming up. We, I believe, should be heading to our first commercial break now of the third period. And yes, we are. So it'll be an ozone draw for New York, looking for the tying goal when we come back. But we're headed to our first commercial stoppage. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have everybody in the chat. And please don't forget, it really means a lot if you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams welcome and wanted. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Yo, John with the 25. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. John with the 25 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Kendra, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Awesome to have you here. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Incredible support these playoffs, John. I can't thank you enough. Really, really helps out the channel and allows me to continue doing this. Hey, Cam. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, here we go now. Offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers as we come back from the commercial break. 13:46 to go. They need a tying goal. Spending the last few minutes in on the attack, though, getting some good pressure. We'll see if they can find the back of the net eventually. They still got a decent amount of time to do it. There's still over, 13 minutes to go in this one. So a lot of hockey left to be played. David, I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a Bruins fan, but I cover the entire NHL on this channel. And just a huge hockey fan in general my whole life. Shot gets sent there down. ESPN, all about the NHL. Cleared out, 13.5 to go. Hand pass by the Rangers in the neutral zone. And that's going to be another quick whistle here as the Rangers hand pass it, and it's going to get whistled down with 13:29 remaining. Neutral zone draw now. And Jesus. Guess what? The linesman kicks a guy out of the faceoff dot. Out goes Rooney. And into Tyler Mott. In comes Tyler Mott here. Kotkaniemi wins it back. And that's dumped in by Max Domi. See you later, Andrew. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by and watching. Renzo, what's going on? Welcome into the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Cleared out now. Kane's trying to get it out of their zone. Rangers heavy on the forecheck. Kept in at the blue line. Back to the neutral zone now. 12:50 to go in the third as the Rangers are regrouping back in their own zone. Still trying to find some offense here. Up now over the red line. Carolina chips it right back out by Jordan Staal. Yes, I am all about the NHL. Yes, I am. Worked out here. Up ice, Frank Vetrano. Move to the middle. Mika Zibanejad. Back to Vetrano. Shot. Deflected up high off glass. Rangers trying to get the cycle game going. Behind the net. Vetrano from the corner. Back to Trouba. Out high at the point. His shot attempt gets blocked. Carolina's going to clear it out. Chasing after it is Steven Lawrence. And it gets chased down there. And a face-off coming up. 12:06 to go now in the third. And we're going to get another stoppage in play here. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this year, Bruins fan. For the Red Sox. I don't have high hopes. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Moved back now. Dumped in. Back to get it is Fox for the Rangers. They clear it up. Strome through the middle. Into the offensive end. And that one gets knocked down there. And another quick whistle. Man, this has been such a choppy, slow period here in the third. No flow to the game in this third at all. Still 11:52 to go. And just whistle after whistle here. Sam, what's going on, my man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome to see you in the chat. See you later, Lego guy. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, some of you guys might know Sam from his channel. He does some fun hockey streams on his channel as well. And appreciate you coming by, man. Worked around now. Back in the defensive zone. Rangers with the breakout up to Panarin. Stolen away from him by Martin Necas. Necas now shot in there. Blocker save by Shesterkin. And that's lifted up and out now. Back the other way. Here comes New York. Into the offensive zone. Pass in front. Trouba can't get a shot off. Canes get back defensively and break it up. They clear now. Into the attacking end. Taking now Trocheck with a shot. Another blocker save for Shesterkin. Trying to work this one around. That goes up and out of play, and we get a whistle. 10:50 to go. Third period. And another face-off coming up. Carolina holding on to the 1-0 lead. And Artemi Panarin turned that puck over in the neutral zone. Necas came in and had a good chance, but Shesterkin was strong in goal. Hey, thank you all about the NHL. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. One back now. Yeah, and guys, I'm not streaming tomorrow night either. So, Sam's doing Avs Blues tomorrow night. I will not be able to be live for that game. So, you guys could definitely check out his stream if you're looking for one for that game. HH, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Worked around now. Carolina offensive end looking for an insurance marker. Good pad stop from Shesterkin. Lifted up the wall. And it's cleared out now by the Rangers. Kane sent it back in, but they got to get on sides. And once again, it's deflected up and out of play. Holy cow. Bro. I cannot get over how choppy this third period has been. Like, we got to whistle every 20 seconds here. Hey, NFL Heaven, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Good to have you in the chat. I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge hockey fan. And I love hockey in general. I've watched a lot of playoff games. I mean, God, I've streamed how many games already in these playoffs, and I've watched more on top of that where I haven't streamed. This has been the game where I mean, it's just, this has been on the boring side. I'll admit it, especially this third period. This has been on the boring side. There's been no flow, particularly in the third. Very choppy. Of all the games so far, this has been the one that I think I found the most boring, that I've watched personally. I mean, obviously, I haven't watched every game, so maybe there's been some others like that, but this has been the one that I found the most boring of the ones that I've seen. It's just the choppiness. Like, it's not the low score. There have been some exciting low scoring games, but it's the choppiness. There's really no flow to the action in this one. Trying to work it in front here, Rangers. Not really since the first period, Bruins fan. HH, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Awesome to have you in the chat. Cleared again by Carolina behind the net. 8:35 to go in the third now. Brought up here by the Rangers, trying to work it through the middle. And, well, what do you know? The puck deflects up and out of play from the neutral zone. And we're going to have another whistle and another face-off coming up. And we're going to go to another commercial break here. About 8.5 minutes to go in this one. Rangers running out of time. Still down by a goal. It's a 1-0... Still in a 1-0 game here. Carolina trying to hold on to the lead, and holy cow. There's not much going on here. Not much going on here. Jesus. Man, this has been... It's been a slow third to watch. Let me grab it, Sam. That's going to take me a second to get to it. There we go. Boom. There you guys go. So if anyone that wants the link to Sam's YouTube channel, I just dropped it in the chat. He'll be doing the Avalanche and Blues game tomorrow night. Bang energy with some Pink Whitney mixed in, Devin. It's probably the only thing keeping me awake at this point. All right, we're finally coming back from the commercial break now. We're back underway. Rangers win it back. Trying to work this one up. Stolen away. Teravainen to Aho. Offensive zone, Carolina. Top of the circle, Jarvis. His shot gets blocked. And that's going to once again deflect out of play. Holy cow. 8:15 to go here in the third. 1-0 lead for the Canes. Trying to get that insurance marker. One back again here. New York trying to get it out of their zone. Move to the middle. Neutral zone up. Here comes the Rangers. Into the offensive end, it's Strome. He'll dump it deep. Ront out to play it. Sends it over to his D-man. Stolen away from Cole. Move to the middle. Carolina layers defensively. Up and out of the zone. Cleared there again by Carolina. And they're doing a good job holding this lead as we're down to 7:48 to go here in the third. Shesterkin's got to glove that one. And we're going to get a whistle. I think I said Carolina in 6 HH in my prediction, but I don't know. It might be looking like Carolina in less than that now, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens when they switch to New York. Carolina got up 2-0 over Boston as well, and then the Bruins still got it to a 7-game series. So still a ways to go. We'll have to see how it all works out, but I do have the Canes winning this series in my predictions. The other way now, move through the neutral zone. Behind the net. Trying to work it up here. 7:20 left in the third. Canes dump it in. Shesterkin leaves it for his D-man behind the net. Rangers looking for the breakout here. Carrying it up ice is Zibanejad. Pass to Vetrano. Into the offensive zone. See you later, all about the NHL. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Played around now. Trouba being pressured on the forecheck. Carolina in the offensive end. Nature's trying to play it. Down to Trocheck in the corner. He's hit there by Trouba. Back to the point. Kept in by Smith. Up and out now. Cleared over the red line. Rangers come up ice into the offensive zone. Shot attempt gets stopped there. And Carolina's going to clear it out after it went off the high glass. 6.5 to go now in the third. Clock is ticking down. Moved up ice through the middle. Back the other way into the offensive zone. Rangers in the attacking end, 6:10. Trying to look, 6:10 to go, looking for that tying goal. Carolina clears it out again. Haven't seen him in a long time, Austin. Long time. You don't see many open ice hits anymore, Ask. Nikita Zadorov, still a big open ice hitter. Radko Gudas can throw him. Jacob Trouba can throw him. There's still a few defensemen like to rock him when they get the opportunity to, but there's not nearly as many as there used to be. Which I also miss a lot as well. I really miss the fun days of really tough hockey. 5:20 now to go in the third. Trying to work it up through the neutral zone. Behind the net. Taken now again back by the Canes. 5:05 to go. And an icing call. .502 to go in the third here. Icing call against Carolina. I've been saying, of all the games in these playoffs that I've watched, which I haven't counted yet, but it's a lot. I've watched a lot of games. This has been the most boring one that I've seen, for sure. Worked up the wall now, just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Trying to chip it out, taken there. Miller back in his own end. Rangers up through the neutral zone. Kane's just not letting the Rangers get anything going here. Taken now, Lafreniere fires that one wide. Played to the middle, thrown through, backdoor chance, and the Rangers with a great opportunity just couldn't get that one on. Couldn't get it to redirect on goal. Panarin with it now. Brought up ice into the offensive zone. Here's Zibanejad to the corner. Back to the point. Here's Jacob Trouba. Rolls off his stick. And cleared out again by Carolina. 4:05 to go in the third. Trying to get it back deep into the offensive zone. I wish Lakeland, but it never will. People are just way too soft nowadays. It never will, but I wish. Really fun to go back and look back at the highlights of the game back then, and particularly the rough stuff back then. Played back now, 3.5 to go in the third. And cleared again, iced by the Hurricanes with 3:21 to go in the third. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off coming up for the Rangers. Still looking for the tying goal. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Well, nobody's won yet, John. Nobody's won yet. $3:20 to go in the third period. Canes with the 1-0 lead. Working it around now, offensive zone. Rangers driving to the middle. That one's poked away. Carolina, good job defensively there. They clear that one out. 3 minutes to go now in the third. Played down in on the forecheck. Taken here. Good save there with the glove by Ronti. He's going to cover that one up. And now we get a little more action after the whistle as these teams come together again. Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Off the Wall Hockey Fan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. On Sunday, Pablo, not tonight, on Sunday. We're going to go to a commercial break here. Final minutes of the third period. This should be the last commercial break of the third here. Carolina still holding on to the 1-0 lead. Brendan Smith with the only goal of the game so far. Rangers are trying to tie it, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. We'll see what happens here. Still got a few minutes left to work with for New York to try and tie this game up. Would imagine it's not going to be long before Shesterkin comes to the bench. No, I am not going to a game in person in the playoffs this year, no. I went to 4 games during the regular season, but not going to any in the playoffs. Hey, Brandon with the 2. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat for Brandon. Dropping a 2 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that, man. It says Brendan Smith, GOAT. Yeah, he might end up with the game winner here, potentially. And imagine that. Imagine this. Carolina with a 2-0 series lead. Game-winning goals by Ian Cole and Brendan Smith. Who would have guessed that? It's not guaranteed yet. We'll see what happens. But that would be pretty funny. Not in person. No, Devin. No, I mean, I've watched a lot on TV, but never been there. No. But, hey, speaking of Shesterkin going to the bench, here we are. 2:44 to go in the third. It's an empty net for the Rangers. Shesterkin to the bench. Empty net for New York. And they're looking for the tying goal as we get a big stop there by Ronta. Rebound chance. Stops that one as well. Played around now. Zibanejad in the offensive zone. 2:27 to go here in the third. Carolina trying to hold the lead. And cleared all the way down. And just wide of the empty net by Carolina. That's going to be icing. Oh, my God. Cole almost hit the empty net. Just miss it. 2:17 to go. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Rangers coming up. And a couple of massive saves there for Antti Raanta. Keeping the Canes in the lead. Rangers still looking for the tying goal. Stalemate off the draw. Carolina comes away with it. They're just going to softly play it out. Niederreiter trying to get it by Fox. Plays it behind the net. Working this one down in the corner. Nino Niederreiter with it. Jesper Foss forecheck in the offensive zone. Under 2 minutes now to go in the third. Panarin back in his own end. Behind the net. Rangers looking for the go-ahead for the tie here. Carolina trying to hold this lead. They got to hold on for 1 minute and 45 seconds more. As the Rangers play it into the offensive end. Panarin in the corner. Looking for a play in front. He's being pressured. Just sends it deep. Worked around to Strome. And the Canes able to chip that back out to the neutral zone. Stolen back by New York. Canes putting the pressure on in front of the net. Shot in there. That one just misses the open net. Another opportunity there for Carolina. This time it's not icing, though. They keep the clock bleeding. 1:10 to go in the third. Up ice finally come the Rangers into the offensive zone. They got to sustain some possession here. Kakko down in the corner. Back up the wall. Cleared again by Carolina all the way down. 55 seconds to go as Trouba has to retrieve. Working it up now over the red line. Dumped in by New York. 45 seconds to go in this one. Rangers still trying to force overtime. Canes just keeping the puck to the outside and trying to clear it out anytime they get a chance to as that goes up the wall. Shot in here, blocked. Kept in by Trouba. Half wall, Panarin. Knocked down by the Canes. They clear it out again. Neutral zone. Opus, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Welcome to the channel. Canes clear again. 15 seconds to go. Trouba's got to get it back in his own zone. Rangers don't have time. Final seconds of the period are going to chip off or tick off the clock here. Rangers can't even get it into the offensive zone. Empty net goal with 1:8 to go. And Carolina makes it 2-0 with a couple seconds left. And this one is over. the Carolina Hurricanes with the empty net dagger with 1.8 seconds to go. And it is a 2-0 lead for the Canes, and that is how they will finish this game. And the Hurricanes' home winning streak will continue. They have not lost a home game in these playoffs. And that is going to continue here. Thank you for subscribing, Off the Wall Hockey Fan. Thank you for subscribing, Zachary. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. And that is going to do it. Amber, thank you for watching. Wrist Rider, thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Final now, the horn sounds. This one is over. The Carolina Hurricanes win Game 2, 2-0 over the New York Rangers. And they have a 2-0 series lead as well. And game number 3 is going to be Sunday in New York. And yes, this is the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream tonight, guys. I will be back tomorrow, doing 2 games tomorrow. I've made my decision. I'm going to be doing the Tampa Bay, Florida game at 1:30, and then I'll be back Sunday night for the Game 3 of the Battle of Alberta Sunday night. So that is an 8 o'clock Eastern time game Sunday night for between the Flames and the Oilers. So those will be the 2 games that I'm doing on Sunday. Seth, my friend Seth, is home for the first time in a few months, so I will not be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be hanging out with him tomorrow night. So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to have everybody here. Big win there for Carolina. And I'll be talking to you guys on Sunday. So thank you all so much for watching. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. Awesome to have everybody in the chat. Please don't forget, really does help out a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. So fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everybody can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. Really, really appreciate all the support tonight. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow. Have an awesome weekend. Hopefully I get a chance to talk to you on Sunday in the chat. And that is going to do it for me here tonight. So good night, everybody. Thanks so much, and talk to you soon.